Hello everybody and welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. I am Jake. Joined by me, finally once again, is Jason. How are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
Not bad. Charlotte Motor Speedway, as you saw with the fly-in, it was a nice flyover.
Yeah, the NASCAR capital of the world right here.
We are going to be doing 100 laps tonight around this track, but coming into tonight, really close between Durham and Leo. Only 5 points separating the two. Chris White, Tony Martin are tied for third, and Novak not too far behind them. Daryl Klotz and Juan Escamilla are in a close battle for sixth as well.
Those top 5, top 6 guys are pretty tight in points.
Today's starting grid sees on the front row Jason Weaver on pole, John Novak outside pole.
And Daryl Klotz and Oliver Average, row 2.
Row number 3 sees the 2XW Racing boys of Jake Weaver and Chris White.
Yeah, teammates sharing a row right there. Nick Leo and Alex Lammy, row 4.
Row number 5, Jay Salmon, Scott Chin.
Row 6 gives us Tony Martin and Joe McKnight on the outside.
Row 7 is the 96 of Aaron Jenkins and the 34 of Schooling.
Almost neighbors, those two. And Carmine DeStefano rounds out the field in row 8. Nice clear day, looks like.
Crowd. Yeah, you're looking at the clear day, I'm looking at the full stands.
Yeah, the stands are full. I don't like the way they do that at Charlotte. Start off like that, but all lined up on the front stretch.
And there's a couple other tracks that they line them up like that, but in the pits. Lake Michigan might be one of them.
So what are you thinking tonight? Today? It looks a little cloudy. I thought it was clear. It looks cloudy. Any favorites?
Well, we're missing Jack Durham from tonight's lineup. And Nick Leo sitting around mid-pack, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see him work his way forward like he normally does. Another one starting mid-pack is Lammy. He's been showing some pace so far this season.
Yes,
too.
Alex is pretty quick. Week in and week out.
Pace truck's going to dip off. Jason Weaver's going to enter the start zone now. And away they go.
Slow start for that inside row. Daryl didn't look like he got going there.
No, I saw the checkups and everybody trying to jockey around to get around him there, but it looks like he's going to slide in. About where he started.
Gets away pretty clean. So everybody was on their toes with that. And Novak is going to go to the inside. Weaver here going through 3.
Yeah, I was looking at Lammy. He's also up to 5th already.
John Novak's going to lead the first lap today. Oh. So McKnight looks... Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Tony Martin. Looking like he might have had a little issue.
Etridge is going to start battle here with the 86 of Jason Weaver. Novak's got quite the gap already, and with these two fighting, it's probably going to get a bit wider. Daryl Klotz is making a move on Chris White.
inside of Chris. I thought maybe he'd going to go the outside of Alex, but
here comes Leo. Leo's looking like he's going to make a move on both the 2XW Racing teammates. Got a little smoke there. I think those spots getting a little sideways, I think.
I was going to say that. It did look like that. I saw the smoke and Daryl was in just an odd spot on the track. This Novak's already out to almost the second half.
You can't even see him in the shot anymore.
Oh,
there he is. Other than him, looks like everybody else is grouped up still.
Yeah. Ooh. Should have brushed the wall there.
Looking at the ticker there, looks like Martin and Schooling are they might be having a battle here soon as well. Look, Leo making another move.
You know, once in a while, I know. Go ahead.
This is either single file it out now. It looks like there might be a lead group starting to form here as Chris White starting to pull away from teammate Jake Weaver.
Yeah, these guys are in and John Novak is in a race all by himself.
Yeah. And White's gonna get the spot back from Klotz.
Yep.
Just saw on a ticker there that Salmon just overtook Chin. Lammy opened up the door on Ettridge, which thought Leo was going to get through there too, but
yeah, it did look like that. I thought Leo was going to capitalize on that myself. Let's see if any of these, any of our subscribers or viewers watch the road division races, they'll know who Oliver Etchers. That's a familiar name from over there. Does come and join us once in a while.
yeah, he'll come over occasionally. We'll see Don Parker and Oliver Walker as well. Say, it looked like there was a three-way battle for the rear of the field here, but Stefano looks like he's going to soar into that spot.
Yeah, man, looks like he might have got a little loose there because he got around Scott Chin and just capped him. So I don't know. But Scott's got a problem. He's coming down pit road.
I don't see any damage on the car.
Leo and Ettridge. Nick is trying to make it work on the bottom.
He's side by side with him now.
Does get that done for now. Oh, Ollie's going to fight back on the inside, going down the backstretch.
these four cars, these four cars of the top 5 have tightened back up.
Yeah, that is second, third, fourth, and fifth spot right here. You can't see the leader in the shot. Chris White is catching this group.
I was going to say that as well. Looks like Chris White's gaining on him as well.
There's Scott Chin coming out of the pits there.
He's going to have to be careful here. He doesn't want to get freight trained on the bottom by getting stuck up there.
Yeah, and he's going to play a pick on these guys. It looks like Lammy and Leo made the pass, and now Everidge is going by the 86 a waiver.
That was close. I know camera angle sometimes plays tricks on your eyes, but that was close. Oh!
That was close.
Yeah, he held on to it.
Yeah,
quite
he
well.
did.
That transition out of 4 is rough. It's not exactly the smoothest transition from banking to stretch.
No, and it can sneak up and bite you if you're not expecting it. You feel comfortable for 50 laps, and all of a sudden it'll get you. Well, it seems to me Novak is picking up where Jack Durham usually is filling the void tonight.
Yeah. Although, I say so far this season, Durham really hasn't had the usual leads that he normally had in Season 2.
No.
Chris White is getting closer to these two.
And I think you mentioned that he's been pretty generous with helping guys out with setups and stuff, so this season.
He has. I don't know how he's... Ooh, trouble.
You can say, can I pull a Winslade here and say that's Jay Salmon getting it wrong.
Yeah, getting it wrong.
Well, didn't see him come down pit road, so he might. He may have went in there not quite the right way.
Does bring out a caution though.
The front on that car doesn't look just right.
No.
Up. Yeah, in this case, we should just tow.
Yeah, I think so. It didn't look like that left front wanted to turn.
No, not at all. Well, I don't think Novak wanted to see this.
No, me neither. Not with that comfy gap he had.
Yeah, no, this is really going to even the playing field again.
Unless he can do it again. There's always that possibility.
That's true. I think anybody that comes in, we got 20 laps in or thereabouts, so I don't know, maybe we'll see some takers down pit road and make some adjustments and try and keep pace with John. I see Jay Salmon is coming down pit road now. I'm sure to get that left front fixed.
Well, we've seen Leo perform a little bit better after pit stop, so
Right,
sure
that's what,
he can make those adjustments.
Looks like almost everybody's coming down. Well, half the field anyways.
It's a, I don't want to call it a gray area, but I'm going to use gray area. We're only 20 laps in, but it's also Charlotte. You know, you can eat up your right front here and not know it until it's too late.
True.
So, I mean, they have 2 extra sets of tires. It's like a lot of them are opting to take it.
And Chris White is gonna. I don't believe he got tires.
No, that was an awful fast stop.
Yeah, Keith Schooling too. 12 and 12.2 seconds. That's
almost
fast.
a right side only.
That could have been. Could be.
A little too long for fuel, but I would think.
Yeah, unless he missed the box and still only took fuel.
It looks like Ettridge, White, and Leo are the first 3 cars that made it down pit lane in 7th, 8th, and 9th. So, there goes the 27.
I was going to say 27's peeling off there too. He's thinking better of it probably. We'll have to see how this works out. The front three guys did not stop.
Stefano's down pit lane too.
Yep.
Oh, hard hit.
Ooh, that was close. Cross that seam up over the transition. Yep. And pretty hard hit.
I throw you for a loop.
Yeah, and I don't know why the. Now I know I said that left front looked a little weird on that car, but he didn't hit the wall with the left front. He hit it with the whole right side.
Unless he hit it so hard with the right side, it shifted the left side.
Broke, I guess, yeah. Not sure Aaron Jenkins stopped. So those top 4 might have stayed out.
We were on board with the 96 of Ledge there, and I heard him have to get out of the throttle for a moment there and allow the 27 to close right up on him.
Oh.
And it was just one tiny little burp of throttle as things are getting spicy up front.
Yes. Alex Lamy getting a little looser right beside the 85 of John Novak.
And it didn't take long because look who's there.
Yep.
Gonna make it 3 wide for the lead.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so here we go. Novak, Lamy, and Weaver did not stop.
Yeah, Alex is keeping pace with Novak this time around, but Nick Leo and Ollie Ettridge are right there.
Tony Martin.
Oh, yes, that is Tony Martin.
Same color car. Very similar color car, so.
They're similar, yeah, no, it just wasn't, I don't know.
It's been a while. For you.
Huh?
They said it's been a while for you. You were out of practice,
it's been
that's
a while. Yeah. Holy smokes, has it been a while?
It's better than that silly fair jingle we used to have. Holy smokes, we're missing the fair.
Yeah, the last time I did a broadcast with you was Las Vegas, season 2.
Round 11, yeah.
Round 11, yeah. I missed, I couldn't do Indianapolis, and we had some issues at the beginning of the season. And I had just a slight bit of laryngitis for the Pocono race, and Chris helped out.
Whoa, big bobble out of the 85. He's still hanging on, but even with that bobble, that was a big one. Another one out of the 86.
There's Ollie Average. This LA Rams car.
I do like the flat matte of that car. There's a little bit of gloss to it, but you can see it's still mostly flat. Let's say gloss, shine. There's a little shine to it.
Right. These cars looks like they're just going so fast.
Oliver Ettridge is going backwards a little bit. He is stuck up there on the outside, and he's having to catch the car every time he comes out of 4, so just keep screwing. Up in the 10th.
I wonder what happened to, is that Chris White I'm looking at back there? Ooh.
Ooh. Sounded like Jake Weaver hit the wall there. Or at least brushed it.
Yeah, that's Chris back there. He's doing pretty good, running pretty good there the first 20 laps before the caution, and now it seems like he might be struggling if he adjusted that car, or if maybe he went the wrong way, or too much.
And he is on older tires, because we do believe he just stopped fuel only with how quickly he got out.
Yes, that is true, I guess.
Ooh, slideways. Schooling got around Weaver, and now he's starting to put the pressure on Ettridge here. It's gonna bump him up into 8th.
Keith seems to be having a good run this time. For this run.
Pull back under attack from Klotz. I think Ettridge has some issues.
Yeah, and I'm thinking those guys that didn't stop might be wishing they did. Was at least Novak and Weaver here?
Yeah. Especially, being the front runners for a while, they probably ran their cars a little harder than everybody else.
Yeah, that could be.
Wow. Not that they ran them too hard, but
I wonder if Ollie's doing this now. I mean, Carmine Di Stefano taking the paint off the rear bumper ledge. The road division is in between seasons over there for the most part.
yeah, in between the tin tops, as they call them, the cars with roofs.
Yeah, the GT series is done, I think.
The Porsche Cup is wrapping up.
The USF is done, and I think they've got one more Lotus 79 race before the end of that season.
Now, I haven't seen too much for information on a silly season yet either.
Yep, I think he's going to pass this time around. I do believe the Prime Series, the one they started with, that was open wheel, and they are going, well, I guess it was Radical at first, but it's been open wheel since. They're going to the F4?
The IR...
Yeah, the IR04. Yep. And I believe they're keeping the USF 2000, and they're not sure what they're going to do with full body car.
It's up to a vote right now for between drivers.
So yeah, if you anyone interested in road racing, go check those guys out. And we have spots available here.
We do have spots available here. We also do a little bit of racing behind the scenes of what you see on here too. So it's not just this Gen 7 series. We do a couple fun races now and then.
Daryl Klotz is working hard over Alex Lamy.
Actually, over here looking at the poll right now, and so far, the Porsche Cup is in the lead, and GT4s are a close second.
Stefano's acting like he's got a flat tire. I know that's not the case, but fifth place car, 10 seconds behind the leader. 5 seconds up the road to fourth. Ooh, that's getting down that apron. That's a little scary.
Yeah.
That can upset the car pretty good.
Stefano trying out high line, exiting low, and then the ledge entered low and exited high. That was something to see. Here's Keith Schooling up in the 7th.
Jeez, he's having a heck of a day today. So far. We're about halfway, well, you are halfway done with this race. If it started raining now, it would be official.
Yeah, that's true. But don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, not today. It could happen. Well, I don't know if they'd ever shorten the rain or they wouldn't never shorten the race. But
Novak on the apron.
Novak's going down pit road.
He's the first car of the few that elected not to pit to pit.
It would be interesting to see rain come to stock cars. I know some of them. I don't know about I don't know. These things don't have wipers, but I do believe the Xfinity cars have wipers.
The road car variant does.
Well, that was this talk way back 10, 15 years ago that if the Cup cars ever did go rain tires with wipers, that the only time they would do that is during road races.
I think some of these tracks. I think the ovals would just be too dangerous. Still, even with rain tires.
Yeah, that's what NASCAR said. That's way back. We have Jay Salmon and Jason Weaver coming down pit road. I wonder why Salmon would get his tires and fuel now, make it the rest of the way.
Could be.
Because when he stopped earlier, he would have still had to make a second stop. So
he's taking tires, but his car went down, and he's not moving.
Or he's got a penalty he's serving. Unless he's getting some damage fixed. I'm sure he would have had to have used his fast repair on that early caution, but he could have brushed the wall or whatever. Got a little bit more.
I know he was letting Leo go there, but it looked like Chris White's car was a little tight going through that corner. It kind of pushed up towards the wall in the center.
It just drove it in a little too deep. Stefano dropping to the apron to come down and get his service done, it looks like.
Yep.
still has yet to stop, and he's got the best. I mean, he's got the best run out of the 4 guys that didn't stop.
Yeah, and that's Klotz in front of him. Here's McKnight.
Oh, Adhesion. Yeah, that pass was not for position. I'm really curious what happened to Scott there originally, because he's been running fine. He's only a lap down, and that was his original lap. It was in his original stop. He's been a lap down since then. So.
Just right back down pit lane. I say back down pit lane. He stopped at that lap 20 caution.
Yeah, with his Rebel Resistance pilots.
Yeah, I see that.
Pit crew.
That might be little remnants from the Empire versus Rebellion silly season last year.
Oh, that could be too. Yeah, schooling. Is he gonna make it? Oh shoot! He's. Oh my God!
Barely made it.
He made it. That was close, Keith.
I hope you're changing tires because you might need them now.
Yes.
Stefano in the pits again.
Yes, and that's a long stop. He hit a minute, so he's still in there. I think that's where we cut off. Yep, he's still in the pits. We can see it there on the leaderboard. It says marquee at the top.
It's a 16.5-second stop for schooling. Novak came in around lap 50. Looks pretty well.
That's a pretty long stop. 16.5 seconds. I mean, we've seen high 13s. Typically, we'll get, you know, mid to low 14s. So, you know, that's 2 seconds. That's a lot of time on a track. It's so important to practice pit entries and stopping in your box.
Yeah, it's all about, you know, you can't really simulate all the tire changer, drop the tire, or Jackman didn't pump the car up quick enough. So it's based on where you stop in your box, whether you're a little forward, too far back, left or right. Your crew has to adjust to that.
That's Alex Lamy making his stop. So all those guys that pit, they're on the first caution at lap 20. I say all those guys. Most of those guys that did come in are still there. Still out on the track. These guys we're seeing now did not stop, typically. Yeah, this is a race for a position here.
This is for second.
Tony Martin getting really high through the corners.
Klotz is looking comfortable.
Yeah. And I'm watching this. Coming into today's race, Tony Martin was in fourth in points, and he and Jack Durham share 3 top 5s apiece. So I'm going to say he's probably due for a win here.
That'd be good to see. As he's coming down pit lane.
I mean, it's always good to see somebody win, so or somebody different win, you know, and
especially if it's a debut, not
right.
debut, maiden win.
Yeah, maiden wins. Yeah, maiden wins. That's what I'm saying. Maiden wins are always nice to see.
It's a 14.9 for Weaver.
Tony Martin got a 15.4. This will do it for him. He's been roughly 50 laps on that set of tires, and now he'll only have to go 28 more. He should be in good shape.
Klotz.
Yep, same with Klotz, yes. And that gives Joe McKnight, these stops here give Joe McKnight the lead for at least a little while. I'm sure he's going to come down here pretty quick. Take his fuel and tires.
He might better come down quick because there's Leo.
Yeah, Nick is right on his tail. That's the only thing he's got going for him right now is if a caution came out, he would most likely be. Yeah, he is. He would be the only car in the lead lap until looks like Novak would get his lap back with a lucky dog, but the caution does have to come out for that.
If we're gonna get a caution, pit cycles is a high probability time.
Exactly, yes. If you have people on new tires going faster than people on ill-handling slow cars with old tires.
Say is Novak, who pitted on lap 50, was just fishtailing past the 3. Here we go. Here's Leo. He's going to unlap himself here.
I think so.
Here's White's going to get one of his laps back.
This actually puts, well, no, I can't even say that. Nope, these guys do have their lap back.
It looks like McKnight. Lammy didn't stop at all. Lammy's on a one-stop strategy on lap 65. He's good to go. Looks like McKnight is the only one that needs to stop.
Novak and Weaver are good to go with one stop. But yeah, you're right. McKnight has to stop again. And I can't believe he hasn't stopped yet.
Oh, especially if we're getting passed by Leo.
Yeah, because now he's just losing time. Unless he's just hoping for that caution. Like I said, if he gets that caution, he's golden.
He'll have to deal with Leo and Novak, but and Lammy. But yeah, I mean everybody else would be stuck a lap down.
Yeah, and these guys are burning up their tires. I mean, Nick is on his last set of tires right here. If the caution came out, then Joe would be able to come in, get fresh tires, and the guys behind him would be on olds. Obviously not everybody. Whoa! Well, that's a
Almost
scary
looked like
moment.
it just stopped turning on him.
I think the way this way is going, if I was McPlant, then I'd be stopping. I think everybody stopped except him. So
I mean, unless he's good to go on fuel,
I can't imagine.
he'll
Maybe
do
he
a little
is.
bit of a saving.
Maybe. Sammy getting in the wall a little bit. Oop. It was almost the stuff that Joe was looking for.
Yeah. And here Lammy is a lap down, or I'm sorry, Chris White is a lap down and Lammy's on the lead lap.
A lot of different, I wouldn't say strategies. You can say strategies to make it simple, but a lot of people on different cycles, pit cycles.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's a pair of cars on the same cycle. Klotz and, well, can't even say that because I'd say Klotz and Leo were in the pit lane together, but Klotz is showing a lap down, so. I'm thankful we got the ticker because I would not be able to keep track of who was where.
I agree, 100%. I've been to many races that way. You sit there and watch them, and you're watching different battles going on here, there, and around the track. You're not really watching the leader all the time. You're watching the interesting stuff, and geez, you lose track of different things. Who's leading, who's in 10th, and all the other jazz, unless you look at the poll.
Especially New Hampshire, yeah.
One thing I can say, though, I mean, there's a lot of space where there's a lot of cars, and there's a lot of space where there's nobody. So these guys are really racing. Here he comes. 15 to go.
I don't know if he's got enough time to keep his lap.
I doubt it. Shoot, he was 20. He was, I mean, a few laps ago I looked and he was 20 seconds ahead of Leo.
This is a battle for 6th.
Yeah, Nick has passed him already.
Whew.
He's 3rd. Novak, oh, there he goes. It's down to 7th. He's going to come out in 8th spot here.
Well, that white car of Klotz, this blue car of Martin, and the orange one of Weaver are fighting for position.
That's a battle there for position. And Novak as well.
Yeah, but Novak moved up and let them go with DeStefano. But Novak is on lap 50 tires with these guys around 60 or 70.
Right. Ooh, squarely for the 27. Goes by his teammate like a rocket, though.
I think Martin was just the wrong place at the wrong time there. I think he had to slow up because of White. You know, those two started their battle and they caught Chris White there, and I think it's just a bad spot to catch him.
You see Joe McKnight just behind, looks like Carmine DeStefano right here in the background. Just trailing Nick Leo. But he is a lap down. He's going to catch Nick and get a lap back, but he's got to make up that whole lap. Alex Lamy, there's 6 seconds back. Darrell Klotz is having a great race.
He is. I wonder if something did happen to White, because him and his teammate would have been 8th and 9th and 9th and 10th this whole race. And Weaver's moved up to 4th, and White's still down in 9th.
It is 1 o'clock in the morning where he's at, too.
That is also a fair point. Might be fatigued a little.
Well, it's probably almost 2 o'clock in the morning there. It's 8 laps to go. Wow, where'd the race go?
Last time I looked, there was 22 laps left, so...
Yeah, this is pretty... I know. Sometimes they just go by fast.
The action did pick up, too, though, so...
I would like to say, though, if you're still watching, give us a thumbs up.
Maybe a sub. And maybe join the Discord.
Come race with us. Come race with the road guys.
No. Stick with the oval guys. That's fine.
All right, stick with the old guys. All right.
You'll see names in both series, like the two Weavers, White. Schooling used to run both. Ledge used to run both. So
Schooling is still running, and so is Ledge, actually.
They're in open, yes.
Yep, they have dabbled in that a little bit this season.
Novak's done a couple of GT3 races as well.
He did, yes.
a little too generous with track space there.
Scout Chin. I like that car. I really do enjoy looking at that car.
Yep, there he goes. McKnight getting his lap back on Leo.
And Weaver's going to lose one here. 4 to go.
4 to go. Well, 3.
3 to go. It was 3.5. Yeah, it's what I'm watching. I mean, the 27 could run down Daryl Klotz. Other than that, I think
mistakes pending.
Yeah. Oh. Jay Salmon scaring me there. I used to go to school with a Jay Salmon. 2 to go.
Purple Freightliner machine of the Stefano. Still in one piece?
Yes, and a big improvement in Carmine since he's joined the league.
Wow. How'd you get sideways?
I think there might have been an air cushion there on that wall.
Final lap for Nick Leo. Now, if he pulls this off, it'll be 2 in a row for Leo.
Yes, he's our only repeat winner this season.
There it is.
Through the dog leg. There you go. Congratulations, Nick. Heck of a run. Be interesting to see how Novak would have fared if he didn't lose that 3-4 second gap at the beginning.
Yeah, I think he would have been a little bit better off.
But that's racing, though.
Yeah, you come up with a plan before the green flag flies, and then it goes out the window if you get a caution.
Yep.
But then you try to plan around a caution, but you don't know when that's going to come out, if at all.
Yeah, when or if.
Gonna take it through the chicane. There he goes.
Nick Leo, season 3, first repeat winner. Cool.
Season 1 champion. You can throw that in there.
Yeah, season champion. Season 2 champion. Season 1 champion.
Season 1.
Sorry, Jack. I knew it was season 1.
You're thinking of the preliminary.
Yes.
He does know how to burn him down, doesn't he?
Yes.
Nick Leo, Alex Lamy, both positive 6 for the day to come home 1 and 2. Daryl Klotz finished where he started. Weaver was up 1. Tony Martin was up 6. Joe McKnight was up 5. So, I mean, running late like that wasn't too bad.
Nope.
Nick Leo is now the championship standings leader. Tony Martin is up 2. Chris White stayed the same. Jack Durham down 5, missing today's race. Juan Escamilla down 4. Who's that? Joe McKnight is up 4. And Scott Chin up 1. Carmine up 1. Jay Salmon up 2. And the Ledger's up 2.
Nice.
Everybody moving around the board.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good show.
It was. I like Charlotte.
Semi-early caution. Shook up everybody's strategies, I think. And everybody worked with what they had.
Turned out to be pretty interesting.
Turned
a lot
out
of racing.
to be good.
A lot of racing up through the pack.
Yeah, New Hampshire Motor Speedway next.
That ought to be interesting as well.
The Magic Mile. This should be a good one.
Yep.
That's always a fun track. Racing it anyways. I don't know. Sometimes spectating, around and around and around they go, but you know.
Yeah.
Should be good. On behalf of the LOA, we say thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See ya!